Hi everyone, greetings from London. Today we're going to do something really different and I'm actually going to show you all that's left of my bolt action collection that I decided to completely sell 2 years ago. And I will show you the few guys I actually picked because I quite liked. I felt they had enough character to save them, and I've been meaning to turn into dioramas ever since, but never have. So there's this dude here, this is the first one, radio operator, who had a nice antenna made out of a guitar string, which has since broken. So that one I will have to fix it. And he has this buddy with a Browning automatic rifle, which I quite like, because I like the way he stands. As you can see, they were pretty simple models. They are, needless to say, they are bolt action, so they're from Warlord, and yeah, they were very easy to paint. If you've painted 28 mil World War II minis, you know what I'm talking about. And I had a blast painting them, but I really wasn't playing with them, so I decided to get rid of them. And there's also this medic. So this dude here, I remember quite enjoying highlighting it. Lovely minis to paint, as everything by Warlord. Really can't, really can't complain. My idea was actually to include all of these in a diorama that to this day I haven't done yet, which would then feature this Sherman. Let me move the guys out of the way, and now you can see the Sherman. There you go. Perfect. I'm quite happy with the Sherman. I painted it many years ago, to be honest. If I were to do it now, I would do it a bit different. Nice bit of storage in the back, but overall I remember I quite liked it. And of all the vehicles I had, this was the only one I kept. So yeah, there you go. Now, lovely little Sherman. Sabine Sally, I remember that was the name of it. Yeah, there we go. I remember that tiny detail. I also saved this. This is the one German mini that I saved. He's a doctor running and ducking from artillery fire. I quite liked the feel of it, because he's crouching, not really crouching, but kind of ducking. You can tell that the guy's being shelled, and I really liked it. What else we have here? So I've shown you the American infantry. I also have some American airborne, unfortunately with some casualties, so to speak. So this doctor here, which I've always really liked, because at the time I remember I used what's it called, Middlestone. It's the paint that gives this really yellowish feeling. I was never too happy about it, to be honest, because I always felt that it gave it just the wrong tone, and under the light it kind of pops out. Here you see here you can see the casualties that I meant. You can see that this guy's M1 carabine, M1A1 carabine is actually broken, and I am not even sure if Warlord still sells these minis, because I think they replaced their Command US Airborne with other minis. So it might be the case that I may never be able to actually get another one of these, and I am not sure that I can fix it. And last one is this guy who I really like. This has always been one of my favorite minis. This radio operator. This one still has the antenna, which I did in the same way that I did for the other guy. So using a guitar string, and you can tell that the guy is, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I remember being quite happy with them. And yes, when I got rid of all of the bolt action guys, I thought, no, these paratroopers, they should stay. And last but not least, the Pegasus guys, so the British Paras, that I also painted an army for. They were supported by a Cromwell tank, I remember, but I got rid of that as well. But I left these three dudes that I have since based off. I am yet to flock it, but my idea, they are now standing in my office on one of the bookshelves, and as you can tell, yeah, I don't think they. I was quite happy with the way they turned out, to be honest. They were the last minis I painted, so, and let me know in the comments if the same thing happens to you, but I really feel like you can tell which ones you painted at the beginning of your career in the hobby, so to speak, and which ones you did at the end. These were the last minis I painted in 28mm, and at least I feel I can tell the difference. Maybe it's just in my head, I don't know. But I've always quite liked the way these guys turned out. So there you have it. This is all that remains of my bolt action collection. Let me know what you think of it. Also, as for this dude, let me know in the comment section if you still think I can find it anywhere, because as far as I know, they aren't sold anymore. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Have a good week. Good painting. And yeah, bye-bye.